Slick Soul God, Slick Walk Nation. Real quick before I get out of here, I'm on my way to the gym. I hope y'all getting it in. I hope y'all working out. I hope y'all staying healthy. It's 92 degrees outside today. It's crazy. I'm gonna go work out and then I'm gonna go walk, do like a 4 mile walk in this 90-degree weather. Hopefully, I don't pass the fuck out. Okay, but so I did a I gave my input on this Hitman and Verb situation yesterday. Go check it out. I dropped the blog on here. Go check it out. Right? And I didn't know too much on what was going on. I didn't know where it stemmed from. I didn't know like where stuff came from. I always knew that Verb and Hitman wasn't really cool though. You know what I'm saying? I just broke that down on, for the people from the outside looking in, thinking they cool. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Like just because you from the same place doesn't mean you cool. You know what I'm saying? St. Louis is a big place and there's a bunch of different areas in St. Louis. That don't mean you cool. That don't mean you from the same area. That don't mean none of that, right? So now hearing, I'm paying attention to, when they've been talking a lot. Hitman did another couple of, I guess, spaces. Verb did some spaces. You got Calico on the spaces. You got, I just saw one where ARP supposedly being there. I didn't watch that one, but it's a situation that keep coming up, right? And I think this is what Hitman said is one particular situation that keeps coming up. And that situation is ARP when Verb battled Mook. Of course, Verb and Mook was the main event, right? ARP locked the bag. He said that's the main event. He told Verb this is what Verb saying. He told Verb, it's no more. That's it. The budget is locked. This is what this is what we're gonna do. Blah blah. The budget is locked. Nobody else is coming in, right? Then after, I guess he told him, and I guess Hitman, him and Hitman spoke, and of course from a business side, if you could get Hitman on the card, you get Hitman on the card because Hitman is a big draw, right? So I guess he had Verb like, yo, listen, I'm thinking about getting Hitman, putting Hitman on the card. We spoke. It's something that could be done. Verb says no. Well, if you put Hitman on the card, I need more money. Right. So I'm gonna break this down because I heard a lot of different things. I heard Calico speak on it and said I heard Calico say he don't agree, and I heard other people speak on it. Right. So this is my input on it. This is how I feel. If ARP, and I don't know what really happened. I'm not there. Nobody's there. I'm just talking about if this is what happened. If ARP, right, only if, said to Verb, because when you're doing business from anybody, so let's say I'm the league owner, I'm doing business. I'm gonna come to the battler, all right, and say, listen, this is the budget, this is what I got. Can you do it for this? Battle rap might come back. Um, you might go back, but you know a number you're not going over. So I might say, look, you getting Mook. You know what I'm saying? Which is a big draw. This is gonna be a big battle for you. It's gonna get you a lot of people watching. You know what I'm saying? This is like your end game, right? This is all my selling points, which makes sense, right? And I tell this to, let's say, Verb, and I say, so for that, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a crazy big budget, but I got this. Can you do it for this? But you getting all these looks because you battling Mook, somebody you probably wanted to battle. So as the battler, you might say, man, I did want Mook. I've been wanting Mook for a long time, right? So I'm gonna take Mook. Yeah, I want Mook. That's a big battle. This is my coming out party. It's when I show that I'm the nicest. You know what, ARP? I'll take that just because it's Mook, right? And then ARP comes back and say, I'm talking to Hitman. I'm thinking about getting Hitman on this card. I understand why the battle rapper, let's say Verb, would say, well, if you're getting Hitman on this card, I need more money. Now listen, it only stems back to if ARP said, this is all I got, but you battling Mook, so it's a big look, and he gave all this stuff on, which makes sense. Totally makes a whole bunch of sense. But this is all I got. If a league owner comes and tell me this is all they got, and I do a favor, I decide to take that because they told me this is all they got, and I got a relationship with them, let's say like ARP, let's say like a Smack, and then you turn around in a couple of days or a week or whatever and say, hey, I'm thinking about doing this, which makes sense for the league owner because it's bringing in more money. But you just told me it was locked. You just told me you didn't have no more in the budget. So where did this money come from all of a sudden? Now I know business, so I know when you're doing business, that's how you come. You try to get the best thing for the cheapest price you could possibly get it for. But in my mind, I'm gonna say, if you could put Hitman on this card, then yeah, you could give me more money because you just told me it was locked. So if your budget is already up, how do you have the money to pay Hitman when I know Hitman is a big draw? So now I'm gonna feel like you playing me. All right. So I'm talking only from this point of it. Now I don't know the other things that were said. I wasn't there. Hitman is saying Verb did more than that. I'm just going off of what Verb is saying. In that aspect, I agree with that. I'm definitely gonna say you gotta give me more money because you just told me I only agreed to do this under the contents that you told me. Now, when you're booking somebody else that's a big draw, those contents is out the window. That's not what it is no more. Clearly, you got some money from somewhere. I only agreed to this because you told me this is all I have is this, and that's it. Can you please do it or whatever? You get what I'm saying? Now what I gotta find out is what Hitman is saying is Verb hated on him more than that. He said, no, don't put Hitman on his card, all this other stuff. These are things I don't know. Now, if that was said, then yeah, that's straight hate. Let's be all the way real. You hating. You know what I'm saying? If he only asked for more money because ARP came back and came to him and said, listen, this is what I got. Can you do it for this? It's gonna be a big cut, and then turned around and try to book Hitman after that, then of course I'm gonna ask for more money. So I'm only talking on what I'm hearing. I don't know what was really said, so I can't really say I Verb was hating or or Hitman is right or Verb is right. I can't say that. I'm just going off for this one little situation I heard and people was talking about that situation. So tell me what y'all think just of that situation. Do y'all feel like that's wrong? That's right? How do y'all feel about that? Now, I heard a bunch of things prior though. I told you Hitman and Verb been not really cool. And I've been heard accusations of Hitman saying Verb is hating on him and stuff like that. I mean, I'm gonna be real. Hitman been saying that. So I don't really know. I just want to talk about that situation in particular. Let me get out of here. Slick Talk God, Slick Walk Nation. I appreciate y'all. Go on.